All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that were well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is a little bit more information on what's going on in California. See, California has multiple fires going on. The previous video I made was on a California fire being started by a car. And this one was started by brush, brush fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip and bring out some scriptures.
Stunning new images from the west coast of the devastation in our Earth Matters series today. As more than 40...
Right now, Earth does matter, but you people don't. The witchcraft, the wickedness of this world, it doesn't matter, man. So that's why you people getting hit. And ultimately, it's because of what y'all did to the blacks, Steins, and Native Americans, man. For all you nations, man. A lot of rich people live in California. They said these fires at one point in time used to just start out in, like, I think the country, out in the wilderness and all that shit. The fires hit, just catch the trees and all that. Now it's moving slowly into the inner cities. So
4,000 acres in Northern California have been engulfed in flames. The rapidly expanding wildfire has claimed 2 lives so far. One, a Redding city fireman, the other a bulldozer operator trying to contain the flames. This is now threatening close to 5,000 homes and businesses, and it's just one of 88 large fires scorching the nation right now. CNN's Dan Simon is on the scene for us in Redding, California.
See, when you watch different news sites, they give you different numbers and shit, but it might be even more than that. Yeah.
For you, Dan. Dan, any word how long it's anticipated it will take to contain this fire?
Well, Jake, unfortunately, no. This fire just at 3% containment, and the temperatures today expected to hit triple digits. In the meantime, you can see what the fire did to this subdivision behind me, completely flattened it. And, Jake, no one really expects police to come banging on your door telling you only have minutes to leave. But in this case, people really were caught off guard. This started as a small brush fire on Monday. It stayed that way until the winds kicked up last night. The devastation is beginning to set in for people in Redding, California. The aptly named Car Fire, which officials say was first sparked by a vehicle, has ravaged the region since Monday and doubled in size in just the last 12 hours.
It's taken out a lot.
Deadly and out of control, it has charged some 45,000 acres as firefighters try to contain it.
These fires be lasting for days, man. They actually let a lot of these fires consume a lot of this stuff, as they try to guide the fires and then put them out and whatnot. But in a lot of these cases, I think this was the most recent time they did it, or one of the first times they did it. But they was more focused on getting people up out of these houses and stuff before they actually fight the blaze, because they be needing a lot of people to come from different states to come help them with these fires. Just as a side note, and we know that America is coming down, and resources are thinning, so to speak, man. Resources, money, medical supplies, and all that type of stuff, man. So, whoever get caught in these fires and die from them, so be it. Why not let them burn if you don't have enough resources, to keep putting them out and everything,
Wow. In some neighborhoods, the difference between a home spared and a home scorched is just a few feet.
I have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. Hell, we don't know what we're going to do tonight.
Dominic Galvin and his wife Sylvia.
So a lot of these people, be getting put in, probably getting more likely be getting put in concentration camps. A lot of these people be fleeing to other homes they may have, but I can tell you the ones that be stuck there, they be lacking in supplies, food, water, for women, pads and stuff like that. They be having kids, they be needing newborns, they be needing the right foods and stuff for them. They be lacking in food, they be lacking in everything, man. So what's going on is great miseries for these people, man. This is Second Ezra chapter 8 verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the end of days shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And right, and you know, we know Hollywood is full of what? Witches, warlocks, homosexuals, lesbians, transgenders. They teach the kids and they push out that wickedness across the whole world through these movies and media and all that. So, you know, everybody that's taking on them philosophies, the Lord is killing off, man. And the Lord only going to save and his chosen, his elect, you know, from these type of events, man. You know, we might go through them, you know, have to go through them. You know, house might get burned down, floods, you know, what have you will and everything. But the elect going to make it. The elect not going to be caught up and burned in no house or drowned from no flood, man. You know. Ultimately, this is for the wicked. This Second Ezra chapter. Nope, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, right? So, you know, all this, everything that's happening, a spirit is doing it, you know, and that spirit is an angel. The Lord is sending his angels out, you know, his hitman, so to speak. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Right, so the wicked is getting hit with all this, man. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So they're going to do whatever the Lord say, man. They love doing what the Lord say, and they're going to have fun doing what the Lord say, you know.
Never imagined they'd see their house like this.
We didn't think the fire was going to come here, so we didn't really take things out. Like everybody else that was scrambling at the last minute to get out when we saw the fire on the ridge.
Officials say extreme
I'm going to have to look into it, but I'm still wondering why they don't have any, you know how you got tornado alarms? I wonder why they don't have any fire alarms. I'm wondering why they didn't, set no alarm for the fire tornado that just happened, man. You know? So, you know, that goes to say, see, the elites and everything, the elites, they know this is happening. These people that's in these high positions be knowing that this stuff happens, you know, and it happens often, but it's getting worse and worse through, you know, biblical prophecy. So instead of them preparing for it, they just let it happen. That's why I said a lot of these people are just sacrifices, man, to help bring in the new world order, man. They need these bodies, man, just like what's going on in the Middle East with the war. A lot of them people are sacrifices to help bring in that World War III, to help bring in the new world order, which entails the elites running everything, getting everybody chipped, man. Reducing the society to 500 million people, man. But, you know, ultimately that's ultimately it's going to be the upbringing of the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai and his elect, man. And rebirthing back in the 2/3 that's going to perish on this side, man. Yahweh is out, we up the elect, man.
temperatures and strong winds make this fire all the more fierce. It is one of 3 major blazes burning across the state and one of 88 across the country.
This is that new normal, that unpredictability, the large explosive growth.
88 across the state and one of 88 across the country. This fire all the more fierce. It is one of 3 major blazes burning across the state and one of 88 across the country.
This is that new normal, that unpredictability, the large explosive growth fires.
Sadly, scenes like this are becoming the new normal worldwide as temperatures rise due to climate change. In Greece, experts say extreme summer heat accelerated the suspected arson fire that turned these iconic whitewashed hillsides black with ash. The flames rose so quickly, some families ran into the sea for relief.
The temperature was so high so nobody could do anything. As you can see, houses.
You don't even know what's in that water, man. Everybody running into the water and everything. It can be anything in that water, man. People might later on figure out they caught some type of ailment from being in that water, man. You know, but that's still Yahweh Shema Shai. He got his angels out here doing the work. What else was I finna say, man? You know, a lot of these people probably died from just the smoke alone. You know, yet the fire, man. You know, and then it's already, you know, record, I think it's record temperatures out there. They said it, well, the normal temperature probably, but it's 110 degrees plus. You know, that heat with the fire heat on top of right, that heat with the fire heat, man. You know, and people that can't stand all that heat, you know, probably just passing out, and just dying right there on the scene because ain't nobody finna pick them up. You trying to get to safety, you trying to get up out of there. You're not finna go back and save them. You know, a lot of these people, I guarantee you, a lot of these people are leaving relatives in their houses while they escape. You know. And this is all preparation for what's to come, man, because it's going to get worse than this. A lot of people going to get left behind. Women, children, kids, grandpa, grandmothers, those who are not physically fit to escape are going to get left behind, man.
Cars, everything destroyed.
The Greek fires have claimed more than 80 lives so far. In just the last few weeks, more than 3,400 daily high temperature records have been broken or tied, including unprecedented numbers in the north. Montreal, Canada at 92. And in the Sahara Desert, thermometers peaked at a deadly 124 degrees this month. So are we ready for triple-digit temperatures and their consequences to go from extreme to expected? Here in Redding, the answer is no.
It seems like part of my life is gone. There's nothing.
Look at the women reaction from the men reaction. You know, the women crying because of their materials. They losing all their, you know, their substance and shit. That's why the scripture say, woe to women that are at ease, man. You know, but what else? The men are crying because of you know, well, one guy, he cried because he lost his wife and his I think it was his grandchildren. She crying for her substance, and he crying for a woman and, you know, their grandchildren. But that's because they don't know what town we living in. And them Edomites get what they deserve, man. And those of the tribes that's living amongst them that want to be just like them are getting what they deserve.
You can see that the fire continues to smolder in places. And Jake, folks, continuing to brace for more problems tonight as this area remains under a red flag warning. Jake.
All right, so I got two more scriptures. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Right, so the Lord coming to send fire to this place, man. And what you want him to do when he come back, if there's already fire, man, he gonna send more fire, man. So that's one scripture proving that Yahweh Shai, which is so-called Jesus Christ, and about all that peace and love and what he coming back to do. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Right, those talking about the ancient battles, man. The wars and stuff. A good movie, Troy. That, you know, that's a good movie name, where they had the battles and everybody with the, you know, the swords and all that stuff. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, right? But the battle that's coming now is the burning of fuel of fire, man. America's gonna be hit by thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, that's the end game, and the plan for the end game right here, man. But with that being said, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth in sincerity. Shalom.